So good. Be nice to me. This one. Top 5 musical inspirations. Oh my god. Okay, this is a hard one because I have so many. I feel like growing up I listened to like so many different things. Okay, but I'll try. First, I think one is Ed Sheeran because I love how prolific he is as a songwriter. Like, I mean, of course, from interviews and stuff, and I had the chance to meet him very briefly as well, but he's like very, very hardworking, and like he did like billions of shows before he got big, and he wrote so many songs like every day I heard in interviews and stuff. So that was like inspired me so much since I was young to just like write so much. Even if you're just alone in your bedroom, you just need to write loads of songs because it's like a tap water. You know, you write 10 bad songs and then the next one is great. So you just need to write a lot. So in that sense, so yeah, him, I would say. I think I like Coldplay, which I opened for also in Bangkok, and I'm very like excited about that. And they are just so like magical. I feel like their music is very universal somehow, and they also started more like stripped down, if I don't remember wrong. You know, when I was younger, I remember covering songs like Green Eyes, and it's just like, you know, small acoustic tracks, and then they can do that, but also like super big anthems to big stadiums. And I just love the way, the energy and the sounds, and how it makes me feel like empowered every time I listen to Coldplay. I'm like, yeah, let's go. So that I'm gonna sound very cliche, but I like Taylor Swift. I really like Taylor Swift in the sense that I like more than just the music or whatever. I know it's like, I feel like she can do whatever she likes. Like if she wakes up, you know, she kind of started like me, you know, with the guitar and stuff, and to this day she decided she wanted to do a super pop album. And that is still her. It's still her lyrics, it's still her melodies, it's still her message, it's still her. But the sound changes all the time. And I feel like there's very few artists that can do that in the world and make it feel like it's true, like it's still them. So I like that about her. And obviously she's a strong woman, but being very sweet and vulnerable at the same time. So I like that. And then another two, I really like Maggie Rogers. Just like, yeah, I feel like, right, Maggie Rogers has been somebody I love the music of, and her energy, how she's very like natural and bold on stage. She's just like, you know, she's so sweet and very nice. And I guess last but not least, this might sound weird, but Linkin Park, because it's been one of like my favorite bands since I was little, and I had like my phase where it was a bit more like alternative, cool, emo. I had many phases growing up, therefore like so many different kind of music. But like, yeah, Linkin Park, I love them so much. I went to a concert in Rock in Rome in Italy back then. And yeah, just love how raw and powerful and different it is. Like, I would say this 5.
Amazing.
Yeah. Top 5 pieces of advice for aspiring artists. Oh my god, I need to find 5. Number 1 would be that it's not like really an advice, but something to keep in mind when you want to be an artist. And I think it's very important. I mean, I heard this from Jacob Collier. It just stuck with me, so I'm gonna reshare this. But it's like that nobody knows what they're doing, and that made me feel so good, because I feel like sometimes I don't know what I'm doing as an artist. I'm like, am I doing this right? Is this song right? Will somebody listen to it? How do I do this? How do I do that? And the truth is, really nobody knows what they're doing. Like I see it with me, my fellow artist friends and stuff, and just whatever you want to do, just do it. And it doesn't matter if you do it right, wrong, because everything will like teach you something. So just do and share yourself. Like, don't let the fear stop you from like not sharing yourself. Number 2, I would say never give up. Very cliche, but like don't ever give up, because I feel like I really believe that like, yeah, magic will come to those who work hard and believe in like what they want to do. So it's just a game of like, you know, out of all the people that give up, if you don't. The percentages will like, yeah, no, I think never give up. And at some point, something very nice will happen and you get better, you know, with time. I feel like with so many failures I went through, but I feel like every time after I got like a bit better and then a bit better, and I learned so many things. And then just, I guess, be real. It's like another advice. I mean, I don't know. It's like, I feel like at the end of the day, people are gonna feel if you're being like authentic or not. So I think it's really inspiring to be just yourself. And I feel most inspired by artists that are just themselves, no matter how weird, silly, awkward, strange they come through. You know, I think it's interesting when a human just embraces who they are and just shares that. So that will make you unique somehow. If you really be yourself, it's like, yeah, there's nobody that can be you. And so somehow it makes you unique. So that, just be real. Yeah, just like being driven is, if driven is the word, like hardworking. Like, I don't think like being an artist is an easy job. Is not at all like a glamorous, you know, like, oh, I'm a superstar. It's not like that. It's really, I feel like it's more about the behind the scenes, the hard work, all the struggles that like comes with your brain, self-sabotaging and all of that. So I feel like if you work very hard, you will find a way, like somehow just write loads of songs. And if you don't know how to do something, just try, reach out to people, like talk, make friends, and you will eventually make good connections that, you know, will show you the way. And then number 5, so I say this to myself, all of this is also to myself, because I feel like I always struggle with being on stage and like stage fright. I was very shy when I was a kid. I was like, and with time, I feel like I'm learning more. So yeah, on stage, I feel like, again, the advice I would give is just to be you. I mean, I know somebody say fake it. If you're like scared, don't say it. But I'm not like that. I feel like I see beauty in when somebody's just being themselves also on stage. Like if you feel like you sing a song and you want to cry, then just cry. It's perfectly fine. If you feel like you want to laugh or you want to, you know, I feel like it's nice to bring like a human side on the stage as well. So just don't worry about it. Even if you're scared, just go and have fun, have a lot of fun. I guess that's like the most... the thing that I try to remind myself, just have loads of fun when you do whatever you're doing and don't stress. Yeah.